に抱かれもうこのまま全て消えてしまえばチャンネルが消えるまで涙が枯れるまでいつでもそばにいて見つめてほしい
Are you poor? Is your family super judgmental? Or are you just bored and want to make something? Well, do I have the tutorial for you, and all you're going to need are things that you can find around your house to make this inexpensive and discreet pocket shrine. You're going to need 2 sheets of paper. I have cardstock because it's more firm and easy to use for this project. Next, you're going to need glue or tape so that you can keep everything inside of the shrine and in place. You're also going to need scissors, but you can also use a box cutter for this. Don't forget something to write with. I'm going to be using crayons to keep this as cheap as possible. Now, to start things off, I'm going to be taking a box of cards, and I'm going to be tracing that shape into the middle of my, preferably, colored piece of paper. Try not to move the box around much, because keeping this as even as possible is going to be your best friend. Now, on the left, right, the top, and the bottom, you're going to trace the shape again. On the left and right, you're going to trace half of that shape. And then on the top and bottom, you're going to trace the exact same shape with the same size as in the center. And then you're going to cut that out. Now you're going to fold every single side inwards. This is going to create the covers to your shrine. And it's also going to serve as every edge on the inside that you can decorate. Your shrine can be as big or as small as you want, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to be using the basic size of the paper. Now, these edges are going to be too long. You're going to need to trim these so that they fit properly inside of the shrine. Now that you hopefully have trimming out of the way, we're going to move on to the slightly more difficult part. This is where your hopeful box cutter or other sharp object is going to come in. You can also use the edge of your scissors if you don't have a box cutter. As you saw on the bottom of my shrine, I marked where I wanted my slit to be, and then on the top page, I marked exactly where I wanted the hinge to be, and I cut out a little dome. You can extend that slit as much as you need so that the little dome fits, but this is how your shrine is going to close. I also trimmed the edges so that it looked nicer and fit better. Now, when you close your shrine up completely, it should look like a little envelope. You don't have to trim the edges how I did, but that's just how I wanted to make it look. Now, we're going to move on to the second page of paper, which is where we're going to start drawing things for our shrine. Now, take that object that you first got to trace out that shape, and then trace about a third of it onto that paper. You're going to stay within that area whenever you draw the image for your shrine. You can do this as many times as you feel necessary. However, I'm only going to be doing it once to speed things up. Since this is going to be the center focus of my shrine, I'm going to draw Randy on this once. After you finish drawing your character or person, you're going to cut that out around the edge. I kept a little bit of white to make it look more like a sticker. Next, take your tape or your glue and paste that image into your shrine. I chose to use glue for this because the tape makes my cardstock a little more stiff than I want it to be. Make sure that the image is flat whenever you paste it in, otherwise your shrine will dome up and be hard to close. Now I'm going to be filling this empty space with little shapes and colors because I prefer my shrines to be more cluttered. However, you can do whatever you want with this space. Now I'm going in and I'm writing the character's name, and later on you'll see that I added a bunch of shapes around to the background. After this step, you're going to take that second paper, the one that you used to cut out the centerpiece, and then you're going to cut 1/6 of the original shape of the shrine, and you're going to draw little images on it. Again, this is mostly to fill empty space. Draw whatever you want on this. I just drew things that I felt represented my character and just things that I thought were cute that would fill the space. Now, take your tape or your glue and paste those in wherever you want on the shrine. I just did it on the side edges so that it was cleaner. After this, like I said earlier, I filled the empty space up with random shapes and colors. I also wrote sweetheart at the bottom of the shrine because that word represents Randy in one of his raps. You can put whatever you want wherever, but that's just what I did. Now at this point, you should make sure that your shrine closes flatly and that none of the paper inside is warped. Now at this point, my shrine looks like this. Your shrine should look something similar, at least in the shape. You can decorate it however you want. Now that the tutorial is over, I actually got this idea because I saw a comment from someone on one of my other videos. And it made me think about the fact that, yeah, some people's families don't want to see their child paste 182 images of the exact same character all over their wall. It kind of makes you look crazy. Thank you for watching. I hope this served as some sort of help for people who can't have massive shrines of their character, and I'd love to see if you make anything with this tutorial.
Hello fellow Yumeshippers. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make like a little mini pocket shrine with a used mint case. So for the supplies you're going to need a used mint case like Altoids or this, something small that you can put things in, scissors, beads I just have, they're optional, but I'm going to put the name of my fictional other on it. Some form of way to color it, not lots, but paper and hot glue or like super glue tape, something like that, and you're gonna also need a pencil. So the first thing you're gonna try to do is you're gonna trace out your box. So once you've got the outline, then you're just gonna cut it out, and then you can put it on the inside and the top bit of your case. Now they don't have to be cut out exactly to the outline, just make sure that you have two, and you can color one, which is what I'm gonna do, or you could just leave them both blank. Okay, so I got this one colored out, and I'm just gonna glue it in with just some regular glue because I can't bother to heat up my hot glue gun. Also, I've been wanting to use this because glitter glue is just superior. Also, I made mine a little bit too big on the inside, so I'm gonna have to glue the sides to the corners. Just make sure you don't glue anything to the hinges, otherwise it'll get like glued shut, and you want to be able to open your shrine, obviously. Okay, so now that both of your sides are papered, you're just gonna like either print or draw little drawings of your fictional other, and then you can glue them in. And that's pretty much it. If you want to, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to write in beads and glue them in of my fictional other's name, and then I'm going to probably put some string around that's like the same color as my fictional other, and that's about it. It's pretty easily, and you can put it like in your pocket if your parents are like strict, or if you just don't really want to make a big shrine, or if you just don't want like to get bullied for like carrying around just like a stand or a color like drawing of your fictional other, so you can just keep this like secret. Also, I was just cutting out little pictures of clock to put in my little shrine. Why does he look radioactive in the sun? Like, he's so bright. Oh, honey, you're glowing. Oh, thank you. No, literally. Like, this is normal. This is normal. Now, he's a radioactive Skittle. Alright, and when you're finished cutting out and decorating, it'll look something like this. Everyone's shrine is obviously going to look different. It'll look something along the lines of this, where you have your fictional other, and then you have little decorations, and then when you close it, I'm not going to fully close it yet because I still have some things that aren't fully dry. When you close it, it's just a normal mint case. It's just a normal mint case. So that's how you make like a little mini discreet pocket shrine. Anyways, that's it. So thanks for watching, and Digital 2 signing out. Peace.
flicker like a violent wound. The night was thicker than a smoky fume, and Liza waited in the room. And Benny loved her like he loved no one, the way she laughed and hold a smoke. 거지는 헛빛빛 빨라진다. 너도 참게 헛빛빛빛 걸어 나를 볼 때 마지막 나는 순간까지 점점 다가오지 crazy 아찔하게 끄는 Russian roulette. yeah. La 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 yeah. Little Andy, soft in your newborn skin, only one. Little Andy, will you return again? I believe we can renew, and you could be my brother once again. Fall asleep with our backs.
drum dum dum. Music boyfriend, I'm your yum yum. Call me and I'll come.
Cut out.
Fold this part. Tape it. Now making it stand. Take an extra piece of paper and fold it 5 times. Tape it. Tape it to the back of Standee and make sure it's touching the bottom. Add another if it's too short.
Done.
Teach me how to scream.
Always been too scared and unprepared to let anybody get too close to me. You just don't know.